how else did God work into your life to get you into the position that you're in today?
Oh my goodness, how else did God work into my life? Okay, I think I can just emphasize on God giving my life more meaning. So I would
Mm,
say, like, the one thing that God let me know is the fact that He has called me to earth for a purpose, for a reason, and He always led me like He had. Oh God, I always knew that God was telling me to start a podcast, to be more out and about Him, to be more vocal about Him. So I'd say the one thing that has changed a lot with me giving my life to Christ is letting go of fear to actually use my voice to give Him glory. It's what is so funny about like me having a podcast is the fact that um coming here from Cameroon, I come to South. So usually when I was in high school, they'll always laugh at the way they'll always laugh at my it got to a point where I didn't even want to speak because I knew that whenever I spoke, laugh. So I would always be reserved. I would always be timid. I would always be quiet. Not because I don't have anything to say, but just because of the fear of being laughed. Now with God calling me to start a podcast, I was like, okay, God, you are so funny because why would you tell me to use my biggest insecurity to start a podcast? Like, I do not like speaking. You know the why would you say I should start a podcast? So having to let go of that, like God saving me from how I build my voice and letting me know that He can also use my biggest insecurity for His glory. It actually reminds me of Moses and the fact that Moses actually told God that he could not speak. Gonna go to Pharaoh and talk about letting the Israelites go. And God said, I gave you everything you have. I gave you your mouth. I created you for this
mm,
reason. Like God led me to that verse and He told me to let go of what He said to me, let go of the fear and just let Him in. So I'd say one of the major things that changed when I is me finding my purpose in my insecurity, in what was my biggest insecurity, and like God helping me to build a platform because my podcast is called Dead to Self and it's about navigating 20s. So, like building a platform that not only has it blessed me and not only has it brought me closer to Christ, but also other people that have been blessed by it and the community. And just,
mm,
it just gives me, like, I know that I am walking in my purpose and walking in my calling because one thing that is to go and make disciples. And I know that through my podcast, one way or another, someone is hearing about Jesus, someone is being saved, someone is being set from certain mindsets, certain beliefs, and I'm also so vocal about struggling with about my of relationship because I know that that is one thing that people in their 20s struggle with. So I also heard of a lot of testimonies of people telling me that I used to think this certain way, but now because I listen to your podcast which you know that was one of my biggest secrets that God to let me out of it. Now I let now I no longer think that way. And I say just living in my calling through my podcast. Also serving well is one thing that has um given me purpose that I love my faith so much. I love my church so much. God also taught me the importance of being rooted in a church, the importance of having a community. Because I also, when I just gave my life to Christ, I also thought that you can do the Christian work alone. You don't really need people, just you and God, and everything is fine. But God taught me that no, you definitely need brothers and sisters, you definitely need friends to walk this journey of faith with. So having the community to always go to always learn more about God from, to like having someone to pray with and to pray for, it definitely helps and gives me purpose. because
Mm.
loneliness is also something that I have struggled with. So God rooting me in a community and having to serve as well, like using my gifts one way or another to serve other people has been such a blessing.
Mm.
So, yeah.